What in the world? What in the world, Bo? It's your boy Big Low Country. Y'all already know what time it is, fam. Y'all already know what time it is. We talking about some AFC, NFC Championship football, Bo. I hope everybody good, man. Hope everybody's having a great weekend. We just sitting, chilling out. Y'all chopping it up with Coach Big Low Country. This is what we do on Saturday nights. So if anybody, this is your first time checking us out, man, this is the Saturday night pep rally. So what we do is get on here, talk about some football. We're only going to have a few more opportunities to do this, during the football season while the season is finishing up. But y'all already know Big Old Country going to sit and talk with you. That's what we do, man. That's what we do. We sit, we chop it up, do some film study. Excuse me, man. We do some film study. You know what I'm saying? We just talk about football, talk about life, talk about how life relates to football. Devon Standiford, what's going on, Coach? I see you, man. Hey, bro, we did our live film study on Friday night, like we always do. I ain't see you on there, fam. But I hope everything's good with you. Much love to you. And you know what I'm saying? We're just gonna chop it up about this Tampa Bay Green Bay game, and then also this Buffalo Bills and Kansas City game. Y'all know that we're gonna give our predictions on what's gonna happen. So I mean, y'all already know what time that is. Y'all know how we do that. But yeah, man. Yeah, I definitely appreciate y'all for jumping on with me. Jumping on and chopping it up with old country boy. Joseph, what's going on, fam? I hope you're good. We just sitting here chilling out, talking about a little bit of football, letting everybody come on in here. I hope y'all having a pretty good weekend, man. We just, ran some errands today. Got a little bit of things done around the house. My wife got me hanging curtains, and she just bought a new bed. I got to put that together. So, hey, Bo, this honey-do list is something. It's the truth. It's the truth, man. Old dog don't never get a chance to just chill out. Sometimes the old dog gotta go and run up. You ever been in the country? Them old dogs, they just go and sit up underneath the car somewhere just so they can stay cool and stay away from folks. Sounds like that's what I'm gonna have to do. Let's get it, GA. What's going on, Coach? We hope you good, man. We hope you good. Ian Miles, what's going on, fam? Ian Miles said he's drinking on that wild turkey. What in the world, man? Eating a fatback sandwich. Hey, Bo, I'm gonna have to come and chill out with you over there, man. I'm gonna have to come and chill out with you. Joseph, you speaking of Devon. What's going on, man? Hey, man, I really appreciate how the coaches, just chop it up in the comments and everything. Whenever we get together, man, that's how that coaching staff really works, man. I really do enjoy that, fam. I really do enjoy that. So look, man, we chopping it up. AFC, NFC Championship. We on championship weekend, Bo. So everybody always says that this is the best weekend of football right here. Best weekend of football of the year. I don't agree with it. I think that the weekend before, that weekend before is the best weekend of football, to be completely honest with you. That weekend before that divisional weekend, I think that's the best weekend of football. Last week it was some good football they had going on. The Browns should have beat the Chiefs, and y'all know I was calling for that because I said that they had the formula to beat them. The Falcons actually gave them the formula earlier. Whenever we played them week 16, they just couldn't put it together. That boy Chad Henne said he wanted to come out and do a Steve McNair impression or something like that, but that's neither here or there. And like I said, I ain't finna give you my prediction just yet on who I think is gonna win. But all my coaches in here. I got Coach Troy Aikman in here. I got Coach Terrell Artist 404 in here. Miss Ronnie May, Miss Roni Morgan. Think about Roni. She a sweet old girl, boy. That's my baby. That's my baby. You know, yeah. So we're gonna chop it up, man, and we kind of just gonna break both of these games down, bro. We're gonna break both of these games down. So, and y'all know what? I also want to let y'all know that if you're eager to find out what's gonna happen on these games tomorrow, my homeboy Terror Artist 404, he actually did a simulation. He did a Madden simulation on this channel. That's Terror Artist 404, where it was just a simulation. Nobody was playing to determine who he thought was going to win, who they think is going to win the game tomorrow. So, hey, y'all go ahead and check my homeboy out and see what the results are. I watched it. I know what happened, but I ain't finna tell you. My wife always said, don't spoil movies and don't spoil television shows. So I can't do that, man. Can't do that. Oh, yeah, and I appreciate y'all showing love to my homeboy. Let's Get It, GA, man. I appreciate that, man. Let's Get It said that just confined to the bed, but anytime I get to chop it up with the fam, I'm good. Well, hey, bro, I definitely appreciate it, man. And hey, hopefully, you know what I'm saying? Hopefully you get feeling better pretty soon. And I appreciate you chilling out with us. And hopefully this will kind of help you feel better. Just chopping it up with the fam and chopping it up with the coaching staff. So look, this first game that we got, man, is this first game that we got is actually the Tampa Bay Green Bay game, Battle of the Bays. If I'm not mistaken, I think there was NFC Championship not too long ago, a few years ago, like 12, 13 years ago, there was a Battle of the Bays. So, yeah, man, I'm eager to see this one. I know a lot of people think that Tom Brady factor is the truth. I'm going to be completely honest with you. I think Tom Brady is completely overrated. It might just be me because I'm a Falcons fan and I'm a coach, and I just think that coaches put players in better situations. But, I definitely feel like it's the case where in this particular situation where that boy Tom Brady is he's gonna meet his maker. Because that boy Aaron Rodgers, he been pissed off all season long. And when Aaron gets pissed, that's whenever he plays the best. Because I mean, let's all agree with it, man. Aaron, I don't know how to describe Aaron Rodgers. He's like kind of, I don't know. He gets in his feelings and everything, and some people are like that. I know I used to play my best whenever I was in my feelings. Whenever coach made me mad, or my teammates or the other team made me mad, like, that's whenever I played the best, man. I ain't gonna lie to you. I told y'all what coach, the nickname the coach gave me last night. I don't know if everybody was on here whenever we did that film study, but coach, he called me Big Lo Ciento. Whenever he called me Big Lo Ciento, that always pissed me off. Next thing you know, I'm running through walls, bro. So, yeah, man. Yeah, I think in this particular case, Aaron Rodgers, he's been mad all year. He's mad that they took Jordan Love in the first round. He said, "Oh man, they're trying to replace me. I need to do something about this. I need to go ahead and get this figured out." So now they're hosting the NFC Championship game. So just imagine Aaron Rodgers, they're hosting this NFC Championship game. Then they go on to beat the great Tom Brady in the NFC Championship. Oh my God. I mean, what do you do with Aaron Rodgers then? I mean, because it's obvious that they were planning on moving on from him. But look, he played like he was the best quarterback in the league this season. So I'm sitting here like, well, dang, maybe we should. If I was the Green Bay Packers, I would be like, well, I don't know, y'all. Maybe we should see what we could get for Jordan Love and just keep Aaron around for a couple more years, because the way that he orchestrated this offense all season, I ain't gonna lie to you, Bo. Aaron Rodgers looking like he could play for another 2-3 years at a very, very high level. At a very, very high level. Now, as far as your boy Tom Brady, now in that film study last night, we talked about Tom, and Tom was well, I tell you what, we didn't really talk about Tom and the throws that he missed, and the throws that he could have made, the plays that he could have made. I think Tom Brady is going to fall to the Green Bay Packers and to Aaron Rodgers. Now, Troy Aikman, this is the Hall of Famer right here, y'all. Troy Aikman said Tampa D is too good. I mean, I hear what you're saying, Bo, but man, Aaron Rodgers and Devontae Adams, man, them boys are just they playing at a whole nother level, Bo. I mean, you gotta give it to them, man. You gotta give it to them. I mean, those. And then it's like I always talk about Aaron Jones. I don't know if I'm in love with Aaron Jones because he won me so many games this season in the fantasy football league, in the League of Champions. I don't know if it's one of those cases where, man, I'm just enamored with him because he's got me so many points these last 2 years, or if he's just legitimately a good player. But all I'm saying is that Tampa Bay, Troy Aikman, and I'm pretty sure my homeboy Cartier Walker is going to come on later on. Tampa Bay, those boys ain't playing against Drew Brees. This ain't Drew Brees and the Saints and a hobbled Michael Thomas. We talking about Aaron Rodgers. Discount double check. State Farm paying for it. State Farm Super Bowl. I don't know if y'all know this, but there's a lot of Patrick Mahomes and Aaron Rodgers commercials, State Farm commercials. I think State Farm must pay the NFL off, and them boys trying to get a State Farm Super Bowl. Now, all I'm saying is that, you know, Allstate ain't got nobody playing in the Super Bowl. You know, Nationwide ain't got nobody playing in the Super Bowl. But I'm putting it out there. You know what? I ain't gonna talk about Patrick Mahomes yet because we're gonna get to that later. But I'm gonna put it out there. Aaron Rodgers going to the Super Bowl this year, bro. He doing it. If I'm lying, I'm flying. Aaron Rodgers going to the Super Bowl. Now look, it looks like we got a new coach on the coaching staff here. Dios says that if Sue and JPP can go off, Tampa will win. Ooh. Well, I'm gonna put it to you like this, Bo. Sue is a shell of himself. He's not the same man that he used to be. The guy that you might want to be cheering for is Vita Vea, because Vita Vea is doing what Sue used to do. Now, Dios, I appreciate you for chilling out with us, man. Make sure that you hit that subscribe button so you can join this coaching staff. So whenever we sit and talk about some football, man, you can always come on and chill out with us, man. Anybody that subscribes is on the coaching staff. So make sure that you subscribe. And whenever you do subscribe, let us know so everybody in the coaching staff can show you some love. Now, Troy Aikman, he said never bet against Brady, especially in the playoffs. Look, Mo, we was up 28-3 in the playoffs against Brady. I ain't bet against him in the Super Bowl. I ain't bet against him. 28-3. I ain't bet against him. I also know that the history that the Atlanta Falcons have as well, too. But I didn't bet against Brady in that Super Bowl. You also got to consider that was 4 or 5 years ago. That was 4 years ago. So Brady's not the same guy that he used to be, Troy. He's not the same guy that he used to be. So it's one of those things where it's like, you know, we got to make sure that we put everything in consideration. Now look, Joseph Thornton said, I'm with you, coach, but let's not get naked for Aaron Rodgers. Hey. Hey, Bo, I need to make sure I got my clothes on. I'm sorry. I'm getting naked for that man. Ain't it? My bad, Bo. I need to make sure I can conduct myself in an honorable manner. My bad, man. So look, Coach Joseph told me I need to dial that back a little bit, y'all. I'm getting naked, so I need to dial that back some. My bad, coach. My bad, coach. I'm making you look bad, coach. I'm making you look bad, man. But yeah, man. So look, I think, and basically, I'm just going to tell y'all how I think this game is going to go because that's one of my favorite things. Fact of the matter is that every game has a story, right? So in this particular case, the story for this game, I'm gonna go ahead and tell y'all. Story for this game, I think it's gonna be in the mid-20s. I think that your boy, Aaron Rodgers, Devontae Adams are gonna eat these guys up. They're gonna eat these guys lunch. I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna put it like that. Tampa Bay's linebackers are too good. They're gonna do all their work on the outsides. Valdez-Scantling, Devontae Adams, Aaron Jones, Jamal Williams. They're going to be moving this ball. They're going to be making some passes, and I think it's going to be one of those situations where at the end of the day, Green Bay is going to be a little bit too much for them. And it's going to be just like last week. Whenever Drew Brees he got pressured, it got to the point where he felt like, oh man, I got to make a play, and your boy Tom, he's going to start forcing it. And whenever he forces it, he's going to throw some interceptions. So the narrative is going to be all season long. And look, I didn't quantum leap into nobody's body. I'm just letting you know. The narrative that we're going to have all offseason is, oh my goodness, y'all, Tom Brady got Tampa Bay to the NFC Championship. Just wait and see what he's going to do next year. I'm telling you. We're going to have to deal with this for a whole nother year, Bo. I'm telling you. And whenever it happens, I want everybody to be like, hey, Coach Low called it. Coach Low called it. Because I'm just letting y'all know how it happened, man. I'm letting y'all know how it happened. Now, look, I'm going to go ahead and tell y'all another thing, too. I don't know if y'all know this, but what's going on with Matthew Stafford in Detroit? Because I just got an alert that came across my phone. So I shot a video about it. What's going on with that? Because I'm hearing that Matthew Stafford might be going to the New England Patriots. What in the world, Bo? So I guess the New England Patriots just turned to the new rental quarterback team, rent a QB. What in the world? What in the world, Bo? I'm going to tell you something. It's not going to make a difference. It's not going to make a difference. Matthew Stafford goes to the New England Patriots. It's not going to make a difference. Matthew Stafford's a good quarterback. I'm not even, you know what? I'm not even going to say that it was a situation where he's a good quarterback. I think let's say he's an above average quarterback. And everybody in the comments is talking about this. They said that, Matt Patricia parted ways with the Patriots as well. Devon Stanford said that they parted ways. Yeah, but look, I understand that Matt Patricia went to the Patriots. So why, and we've learned this over the years, why would a team get key cogs from another team that was just average so you can be average yourself? Why would you do that? Because we've seen that over the years. Derek Fisher. Derek Fisher was average for St. Louis. He was average in Tennessee. He took his whole coaching staff with him from one place to the other, and they just continue to be average. It's like your boy Dan Quinn. It's like after Dan Quinn left Atlanta, he was the only one to leave, so he was out looking for jobs by himself. But it's like I knew that the way that his tenure ended in Atlanta, he was trying to get his coaching staff to go to a different place. But everybody was like, nah, we're like, why would we get something that failed and take it to a totally different team? Like, why would you do that? Why would you do that? And Troy Aikman said, and you're completely right, Troy. Yeah, I'm going to talk about Derek Fisher. I'm sorry, let's get it, GA. Yeah, Jeff Fisher. Jeff Fisher. I thought that must have been Matt Barnes ringing the doorbell. That must have been Matt Barnes ringing the doorbell and said, I heard somebody say something about Derek Fisher. But yeah, man, it's like, so I just don't understand like this whole theory of, the Patriots are just gonna go and get Matthew Stafford because they heard that. Because Matt Patricia is going back to the Patriots. Why do that? Why do that? You got a head coach, a guy that used to be a head coach, and a quarterback who's been in the league and played for multiple head coaches. So look, at this point in time, we got to make sure we look at the control, and we got to make sure that we look at what's affecting the control. Matthew Stafford played for every kind of coach out there, man. He played for every kind of coach out there. He played for offensive-minded coaches. He played for defensive-minded coaches. He played for conservative coaches. He played for aggressive coaches. He even played with coaches that shook other coaches' hands too aggressively. Well, no. He got mad because Jim Harbaugh shook his hand too aggressively. But fact of the matter is that we know that it's not coaching with Matthew Stafford. At the end of the day, Matthew Stafford is who he is. At the end of the day. Now, I just put a video up about that on my channel. So whenever y'all get a chance, y'all make sure that y'all check that out, man. Now, yes, Troy Aikman said that he's a coach killer. He's garbage. I ain't gonna say the man is garbage, but he's not one of those. It's not one of those situations where we're gonna say, "Hey, this is the guy that could take you to the next level." Like he's a guy that's gonna keep you in the middle of the road. Unless you got a team that has an excellent defense, an excellent run game, excellent offensive line, he's not going to be the guy that, that's just going to make that much of a difference. Earlier this season, he was out, and I didn't see that much difference with the team. I was watching the game not on Red Zone, but NFL. I was using my NFL Game Pass to watch it afterwards. I was like, well, doggone, this looks like the same Detroit Lions team. They're not really falling off because Matthew Stafford isn't playing. So, yeah, man. Yeah, I definitely understand what you're saying. Now, Terry Artist 404 said that this moonshine is getting to me. Look, man, what's in my cup is in my cup. Now, it might be water, it might be moonshine. But if you see me smiling, it just means I'm happy to see you. So I ain't finna say what it is. Von Stanford said that I'm still sipping that unleaded gasoline, and them fumes, they must be strong in that mason jar. Look, man, I ain't saying anything. That's all I'm saying. I plead the fifth when it comes to what's in my cup, because what's in my cup is my cup, bro. But yeah, man. All this talk about the Detroit Lions getting Matthew Stafford. I'm sorry, the Detroit Lions getting rid of Matthew Stafford and the New England Patriots picking them up. I think that's just it is what it is at the end of the day, bro. It is what it is. It's like I don't see it making them any better. They got Cam Newton this year, and we know that Cam is who he is. He's another one of those guys where, hey, he's not the most accurate. He's a physical specimen. Whenever you watch him work out, it's cool. Like, you be like, oh, man, this dude, he's a beast. He's 6'6", 250, 260 pounds. It's all different whenever you got those guys standing in front of you and you got to make those passes. At the end of the day, Cam Newton just can't make those passes. New England Patriots, the genius, Bill Belichick, he tried to make it. He would try to work his magic with Cam Newton. It didn't work. Why didn't it work? Because Cam Newton didn't know how to cheat like Tom Brady. At the end of the day, Cam Newton didn't know how to cheat like Tom Brady knew how to cheat. I'm taking that to the grave, Bo. I'm sorry. I apologize. Y'all might be like, oh, big low, sore loser. I ain't no sore loser. All I'm saying is just look. All you gotta do is look at it. You look at things. I'm looking at things from a coach's perspective. For example, that Super Bowl, whenever Matt Ryan's headset just stopped working. Why did Matt Ryan's headset stop working whenever they were up by 25 points? How did the Falcons lose their playbook? How did Kyle Shanahan lose the playbook to the most important game of his life that he coached before the Super Bowl? He didn't lose the playbook any other game.
All right, let's not go down conspiracy.
That's all I'm saying. He didn't lose it any other game. The most defensive hold calls and the most pass interferences in Super Bowl history. What in the world, Bo? Well, you know, that's neither here nor there. That's neither here nor there. Now, look, I got a question. If y'all think that the Green Bay Packers are going to win tomorrow, put a 1 up in the chat. If y'all think that Tampa Bay is going to win tomorrow, put up a 2. I just want to see what y'all thinking. I just kind of want to see if we're in the same page. Troy said, Matty ice melted. You know, I mean, I feel you, you know, you got your own opinion. No perfect QB rating in the Super Bowl. I mean, but you know, that's neither here nor there, you know. Hey Troy, at the end of the day, man, you know, we didn't get a chance. We couldn't play the Buffalo Bills in the Super Bowl. That's all I'm saying. We couldn't. If we would have been playing the Buffalo Bills, we would have won that Super Bowl. That's all I'm saying, man. That's all I'm saying. All right, man. So everybody, almost everybody in here thinks that the Packers are going to win tomorrow. Joseph Thornton says, "Speak it, low." Almost everybody in here thinks the Packers are going to win tomorrow, except for my homeboy Ian Miles and my homeboy Troy Aikman. I mean, so we gonna see. We gonna see. Y'all know we're gonna be on here talking about it, you know, afterwards. So you know, we gonna see. Now, Cinco Mo, this is a real good question. Said, what do you think about the Niners? What do you think the Niners are going to do with their QB situation? They're set up to be nasty. Hey, man, I think the Niners are going to make some kind of blockbuster move, to be completely honest with you. I'm hearing all kinds of things. I'm hearing things about Deshaun Watson. Hearing things about Matthew Stafford. I mean, look, if anybody can make Matthew Stafford good, it's Kyle Shanahan. Bill Belichick won't make Matthew Stafford good. Kyle Shanahan will. Kyle Shanahan greater than Bill Belichick when it comes to X's and O's. All day. All day. So as far as what I think they're going to do with it, I think that they might trade to get a veteran quarterback. Or I think that they might trade up in the draft to get someone, maybe get that quarterback from BYU, or they might trade up even higher. If Kyle Shanahan gets his hands on Mac Jones, it's over. 49ers are going back to the Super Bowl all day. If Kyle Shanahan gets his hands on Mac Jones, y'all might as well go ahead and book a ticket to Vegas and go ahead and put that in. Go ahead and lock that in, Bo. At least that they win their division. Because I don't know. After the second half of this past season, I don't know if I'm trusting Russell Wilson. As far as the Cardinals, it's like they got to get their defense together. Now, the Rams, you know, Sean McVay, I think he's one of the top 5 best coaches in the league right now. So, you know, the Rams, because I don't know if y'all have heard, but Sean McVay and Jared Goff aren't getting along as well. Now, there's one thing that we know in the NFL is that one thing that players and that teams like to do is they like to get teams from their rival. So I could definitely see Jared Goff going to the San Francisco 49ers. Think about it. It helps. It literally helps both parties. San Francisco, they get intel on the Los Angeles Rams. Jared Goff knows those players. He knows Sean McVay's tendencies. He knows his playbook. Jared Goff gets a chance to play up under. He gets a chance to play up under Kyle Shanahan. In my mind, probably like one of the best X's and O's guys in the league. So yeah, I mean, all day, I would take. I think that would be a pretty good trade. I do. Dio said, what if Houston trade Watson to the Rams? If they traded Watson to the Rams, that'd be a pretty good move, because I actually drafted Cam Akers in my fantasy league, and whenever I drafted him, I thought he was going to be going off all year. He waited till at the end of the season to go off when I had to drop him because I had so many players on the COVID list. But yeah, wow, Dio said Super Bowl. Man, that's a big call, Dios. All right, so I tell you what, do y'all agree with Dios? If Deshaun Watson went to the Los Angeles Rams, do y'all think he would go to the Super Bowl? Give me a 1 if y'all think that Deshaun Watson will go to the Super Bowl. He played for the Los Angeles Rams. Give me a 2 if you think that would not be the case. Man, Deshaun Watson on the Rams? Oh, man. You know what? I could definitely see that happening. Because I think Deshaun Watson, he had 33 touchdowns, 7 interceptions, 4,800 yards this past season. Wow, Ronnie Morgan said no. So you don't think he would go? They would go to the Super Bowl. A lot of people don't trust the Rams, man. Coach Devon said no. He don't think they would go. Terrell Artist 404 said he thinks it's game time. Ian Miles says that he don't think they would go. Let's get it, GA. Coach, let's get it. Said he thinks that they would have a chance to go to the Super Bowl. Cinco Mo said if the defense stays good, yeah, that could be the case. And I agree with you, Terrell Artist 404. He said if you give Sean McVay, Deshaun Watson, I mean, come on, man. That's like giving Speed Racer a Bugatti. I mean, that's a match made in heaven, Bo. Look at what Sean McVay's done with Jared Goff. I mean, yeah, I think barring any major injuries, I think that they would definitely have a chance to go to the Super Bowl. Because let's get it, he mentioned that, and he played with nobody, and Deshaun still put those numbers up. So this was after DeAndre Hopkins left, and he had. Why in the world did they trade for David Johnson? This is when he had David Johnson as his running back, and I mean, still balled out, man. Still balled. Kyle Fuller was the number 1 wide receiver. Kyle Fuller, Brandon Cooks, and what is it? It's Kenny Stills. Yeah, Kenny Stills. He's still on the Houston Texans. So yeah, man. Yeah, definitely. Coach Wallace, what's going on, man? I see you in here. What's going on with your family? We just talking about, first we were talking about this AFC and NFC Championship game, but now we're just kind of talking about these different quarterback situations all throughout the league, man. And Terror Artist 404 said, what do I think about Raheem Morris being the defensive coordinator for the Rams? I think Raheem Morris would definitely be a better coordinator than he would be an offensive, than he would be a coach. I think it's one of those cases where in that case, Sean McVay is also going to be coaching Raheem Morris as well. Because Dan Quinn taught that man so many bad tendencies. It's one of those cases where it's like, well, dang, what I need to kind of teach you how to coach all over again. So yeah, I definitely think that they could possibly decline, but Sean McVay, he makes sure that he puts his fingerprints on that team. So I think that this is a situation for Raheem Morris to kind of learn from McVay and kind of recreate himself, because I mean, let's be honest, Dan Quinn messed that man up. Dan Quinn just he screwed with that man's head. I don't know what Dan Quinn was telling him. Ghost Pepper said, one, just the thought of McVay and Watson, that's dangerous. Yeah, man. Yeah, definitely. Appreciate you coming on, Ghost Peppers. What's going on with your fam? I hope you're good, bro. But yeah, man, yeah. But I mean, we also got to think that Raheem Morris, he is still very young, and if his mind is forward thinking, if he's willing to make those changes, it could be one of those cases where Raheem Morris could definitely add something to that team, especially with the experience that he previously got as being a head coach and being an interim coach. That's experience that's beyond measure, because you're not just taking care of a side of the ball, just the defense, or just coaching a position. You're coaching the whole team. So then it's like the way that you view everything and time management and everything, all that's changed. So yeah, I definitely, it could work out for the better or for the worse. Think about it. Bill Belichick got fired from the Cleveland Browns. So, he went on to win multiple Super Bowls. So, it's just one of those situations, man. Just one of those situations. Now, Wallace Smith said that this might hurt the Rams because they're going to have to change to a 4-3 defense. Well, this is one of those situations I was talking about, Coach, because if Raheem Morris, if he wants to get another chance to be a head coach in the NFL again, he's going to have to learn that you coach your players and you don't coach your scheme. And that's definitely the issue that he had last season whenever he blew his opportunity to become the head coach for the Atlanta Falcons. He has to learn that he has to coach his team. He has to coach his players and coach to his players' strengths. And, that's just something that he didn't do, whenever he was playing for the Falcons, because he still had that Dan Quinn mind state. Remember, y'all can't forget that he said, look, we let Dan Quinn down. The players let Dan Quinn down. And don't forget, y'all, like, by the end of the season, Raheem Morris was like a serial killer, because he was throwing everybody under the bus. He was throwing everybody under the bus. He was like a serial killer. I'd never seen somebody take so much enjoyment of just throwing people under the bus. I mean, because he was doing that ever since he took over. Week 6, every time his team didn't perform the way they should have performed, you see the bus go. Boom, boom. Troy Aikman said that McVay is overrated big time. I don't know, Bo. I don't know. That team that you seen, that team that went to the Super Bowl, them boys didn't have no business being in no Super Bowl. Come on, Troy. You know that. You know good and well that team didn't have no business being in the Super Bowl. That was an easy championship. Easy Super Bowl. And they barely won that. They barely won that. So yeah. I definitely don't think McVay is overrated. I think he's underrated, to be completely honest with you. I definitely do. Raheem Morris said that Brian Nichols was impressed with Raheem. I mean, he can be impressed all he wants to. I don't know what to say to Brian Nichols. I hope Brian Nichols knows that the focus that the goal is to stop the other team from scoring points, and we need to score points ourselves. Devon said that. Oh, all right, okay. Devon said that Raheem was the low-key sociopath as many times as he drove that bus. I definitely agree with you. I definitely agree with you. Yeah. And Dio said that they should have won. I mean, yeah, the Rams definitely could have won that Super Bowl. But, I mean, it be like that sometimes, man. Rhoda said that she thinks that she was thinking sociopath too, Devon. Oh man. Now Troy Aikman, he's coming with the hot takes, man. You must be chilling out with Joe Buck over there. Troy Aikman said that. Look, not only is Sean McVay overrated, Aaron Donald is even more overrated. I don't know, boy. I don't watch that boy play. That boy's strong and fast. Tell you what, if you think you're overrated, you go out there and try to block him. I bet you'll be walking away with broken fingers. I bet you will be walking away with broken fingers. I got my homeboy Unknown Man. What's going on, fam? Thanks for coming and chilling out with us. Now look, y'all welcome Unknown Man to the chat. Now, Unknown Man, what I need you to do, you see this right here? So you subscribe to Big Low Country Sports. Once you subscribe, you join the coaching staff. And basically what we do is on the coaching staff, we just sit around and talk about football. So y'all make sure that y'all welcome Unknown Man. And whenever you subscribe, you let us know. And I'll make sure that I shout you out, fam. Thank you so much. And look, to show how much I pay attention to my comments, Unknown Man is a Packers fan. And he said that he thinks that the Packers are going to mollywop them boys tomorrow. So, hey, Troy Aikman, you already know what time it is. And Troy Aikman says that he thinks Tampa Bay is going to win. So, hey, man, I'm not gonna get between that. We got a Tampa Bay fan and we got a Green Bay fan in here now. Now, wait a minute. What's all this? Terry Artis said, you get some of that shine from Coach Low. Hey, Unknown, they in here hollering, they in here shouting you out, fam. Troy Aikman said, I'm from Southwest Florida. I make my own moonshine. Hey, ain't nothing wrong with that, Bo. Ain't nothing wrong with that. You know where I get my moonshine from? My mama. My mama make my moonshine. Oh man. So Unknown, it said, welcome to the coaching staff. He's speaking it into his assistants. Young men of faith, Jamal 05. What's going on, fam? What's going on? Thanks for coming and chilling out with us, man. Thanks for coming and chilling out with us. It said everybody saying, what's going on, Unknown? Young men of faith, Jamal. So let us know, man. Everybody pretty much kind of gave their vote. Now it's looking like we're looking at like an 80-20 split. Now I'm not going to tell you who everybody said they think is going to win, but who do you think is going to win this game tomorrow between the Packers and the Bucs? Well, yeah, man. Yeah, man. Hey, Troy, I don't know what to say to you about that one, Bo. Aaron Donald overrated. All I'm saying is that I done seen that speed and I done seen that power, and you very seldomly see that put into one package. You know what I'm saying? So it's one of those cases where, yeah, I can't say that Aaron Donald is overrated. Aaron Donald is probably one of the top 10 players in the NFL today, to be completely honest with you. Now, think about those defensive linemen. Whenever they do start fading out, kind of like Sue. It was one of those cases where Dominican Sue, he was the top defensive tackle in the league. And after a while, you started hearing his name a lot less. I think when Aaron Donald, whenever he declines, I think it's going to be rapid because he relies on that speed so much, and he uses that speed and power at the same time. So it's just one of those things where it's like once one side of that combination is gone, I think it's going to be tough for him. I think it's going to be tough for him. Unknown man, he said that, Low, I just looked up the weather in Lambeau on Sunday, and it's going to be snowing all day. Green Bay might have a big advantage. Hey, you know what? Because somebody was actually talking about this in my comments the other day. Man, you know what? I don't know, man. I don't know if it will be a big advantage because, I mean, nowadays they have so much technology, especially like on the sideline. They got the heaters, they got the heated bench, they got all the thermal wear and everything like that. Tom Brady, he's used to playing in the cold. The most important person that you worry about playing in the cold and playing in the rain is the quarterback because he's throwing the ball, he's handling the ball. So Tom, he's used to playing in the cold. I don't think it's going to make that much of a difference. I think Coach Wallace Smith, he mentioned this whenever we were talking about this the other day. But all of these players, they're from all around the country. So a lot of them may have grown up playing in the snow. They might have grown up north. Not like us country boys down here. We're not used to that cold weather and stuff like that. That snow. If it snows in Atlanta, the whole city just slows down and nobody can't do anything. Mass car accidents. It's almost like a movie scene or something. But yeah, I definitely I think that I don't think it's going to be that much of an advantage. I do think the Packers are going to win, though. I honestly do. It might be more of an advantage for the Bucs because Tampa Bay could run the ball better than the Packers, and we all know. Man, you know what, man? You might got me changing my mind. Seeing them here just running this thing over in my mind. The Packers' run defense is not that good. Tampa Bay's run defense is very, very good. Oh, man. Aaron Rodgers, they've been beating everybody by throwing the ball all season. And like I said earlier, if they beat them, it's going to be beating them on the outside. I know somebody in the comments mentioned Robert Tonyan. Wow. Man, I might be changing my answer, y'all. Tom Brady might be going to the Super Bowl with the Bucs. What in the world, Bo? Yeah. I think I'm as a matter of fact, y'all, I'm 50-50. I'm 50-50. Well, and Wallace said I disagree with that, Low, because the Packers, they run the ball better than Tampa Bay. You know what? I mean, the Packers do run the ball well, but we also got to think about the other side of the spectrum too, because Tampa Bay also stops the run well. The Packers can't stop the run. That's what everybody's been talking about all season. That's why the Packers always have to get in these track meets because the Packers can't stop the run. So, you know what, man? I don't know. Young men of Faith Jamal from the 912, Savannah, Georgia. See Pope. Hey, man, I need everybody to do me a favor. Y'all know how we do this. Just like whenever we get on ATL in Sports Zone with my homeboy Terror Artist 404, y'all make sure, please put the area codes in here. I want to know where everybody from. We want to know where we getting this love from, man. I appreciate it. Appreciate the love. I'm definitely going to call them area codes out. Mr. Ronnie Morgan, representing from the 404. Terror Artist 404 from the 404. Oh man, let's get it. GA from the 770, Joseph Thornton from the 229, Devon Standifer 757 by way of the 478. We all know Mr. Wallace represents Statesboro, Georgia. Gatter, Hale Southern. Dios from the 404. He new to the coaching staff. Y'all make sure that y'all welcome Dios to the coaching staff. Thank you so much for subscribing, brother. I appreciate you. But yeah. So Devon Standifer said that moonshine, well, I'm sorry, that gasoline that coach is sipping, and I told you I'm sipping water. So you thought you were gonna get me to tell on myself. See, he said that gasoline I'm sipping, it might be a little bit stale. Hey man, all I'm saying is that the Packers can't stop the run. That's all I'm saying. And look, my homeboy Troy Aikman, I never thought I'd say my homeboy Troy Aikman, but my homeboy Troy Aikman, he's saying that Leonard Fournette is going to run all over the Packers. Now, he was saying that, now, I also want to ask you about that because whenever I was watching that game last week, Troy, Ronald Jones looked like he was hurt. Like, I seen him make a big run. Did he start limping? Because Ronald Jones is definitely a better running back, in my opinion, than that boy Leonard Fournette. You know, he just got a little bit more wiggle in his hips. If Ronald Jones is hurt, well, look, I mean, Leonard Fournette ran all over the Saints last week. Boy even caught a touchdown. I never thought I'd see the day whenever he catching touchdowns because that boy got hands made out of bricks. But, you know, he did catch a touchdown. Unknown man said, Low, you think we could get you to 1,000 scrubs? 1,000 scrubs, 1,000 subs by next year? Hey, man, I'm hoping we could get to 1,000 subs by this year. That's what I'm hoping. So you make sure that you share and tell everybody about your boy Big Low Kuntry because we're trying to get to 1,000 subs by this year. I appreciate that love, fam. Thank you so much. Now, look, I want y'all to know if y'all are getting anything from this video or from this stream, do your boy Coach Low a favor and make sure that you hit that like button down there. I would definitely appreciate it. I just want to make sure that you're getting something out of that thing, man, because, you know, I want to make sure that we're giving y'all good content. So 1K for the coach. Thank you so much, man. Thank you so much. Y'all make sure that y'all share me. Everybody can see me. And then we can have a lot of coaches on the coaching staff and we could really put our minds together and, you know, talk about this football, man. Definitely. Now, Troy, he was talking because I was asking about that boy, Ronald Jones. And Troy said that, they had to give him a cortisone shot. He's good. Man, boy, them cortisone shots, they burn, boy. They burn. You take them things, you talk about something that burns. It's almost like fire going into your bloodstream. Things burn so bad. But so I don't know if you know, Troy, like what's wrong with Ronald Jones? Like it's because I seen him limping. Like was it like a knee issue or an ankle issue? Because if he's gonna be going up there to play in the snow and play in the cold, man, that's a bad combination. That's a terrible combination. Terrible combination. Devon Standifer said, hey, coach, I see you got the UT hat on, boss. What did you interview for? Hey, man, we ain't interviewed yet, coach. We ain't interviewed yet. But, hey, I'm not going to spill any beans, but maybe one day that might happen in the future. You never know, Bo. You never know what Coach Big Low Kuntry working on. I'm always trying to put something together, man. So, yeah, man, I coached for a while, and then, you know, thing about coaching is that it takes so much time. You know, whenever you have a family, I try to take care of my wife, make sure that she's good and everything. It's one of those cases where you don't got time to do the things that you need to really do. So, yeah, it's definitely okay. So Troy Aikman, he's saying that that his ankle swelled up. Wow. Okay, so he had a swollen ankle. Ooh, and a sprained hip flexor. Ooh, man. Hey, Bo, that hip flexor is no joke. Because anytime you take a step or anything, it's going to hurt. It's going to hurt. Ivan wins. What's going on, fam? I don't think I seen you in here before. Welcome to Big Low Country Sports. Welcome. Make sure you subscribe and everything so you can join the coaching staff. And he says, you think BA will call a conservative game? I don't know about that. And you know what, Ivan? I ain't think about that because that's the thing about Bruce Arians. Like, all he wanted to do, it took him forever to change his route concepts up because, you know, that's just what he does. That's why Jameis Winston threw 30 interceptions last year. Tom Brady was like, nah, I ain't finna do that. You got me looking bad out here. Then he was out there throwing pick sixes against the Saints, you know, early in the season and everything. And, you know, it's just one of those cases, man, where your boy Bruce Arians, he's very hard-headed. He's gonna want to do what he wants to do. Now, if he's smart, he would just let Tom Brady run this offense tomorrow if he's smart. And you let me know if you agree with this, Troy, because I know that you're a Tampa Bay fan. But if Bruce Arians is smart, he will let Tom Brady just run this offense tomorrow. Because you got a chance to go to the Super Bowl, coach. Put your pride aside. Ask Dan Quinn where that pride will get you. Ask Dan Quinn where that pride will get you. And now he's not even coaching anymore. He's in the a defensive coordinator now. He had to take a step down. So yeah, man. Okay, Ivan. Yeah, definitely, man. Definitely. I appreciate you chilling out with us, fam. I appreciate you chilling out with us. Look, Big Low Country, I'm sipping on this water over here. Y'all let me know what y'all sipping on, man. Y'all let me know what y'all sipping on. I want to know what y'all got going on. And look, you don't even gotta be alcoholic. If you just drinking water, like I'm sure my homeboy Let's Get It is, since he's trying to get over those sicknesses, you know, drinking some tea, herbal tea, you know. But yeah, if you're drinking water, if you're drinking Pepsi, you sipping on Gatorade. Now, if you're sipping on Crown or whatever, that's cool. That's cool. So y'all let me know what y'all sipping on as well, man. Unknown say he's sipping on Sprite. Boy, think about that Sprite, boy. That first sip will burn your esophagus if it's fresh. Troy Aikman said he's drinking on coolers. Miss Ronnie said she's about to brew some green tea. She is so organic. Green tea. Okay. And she literally makes green tea every night, y'all. No lie. Devon Stanford said he's sipping on that high quality H2O. Oh man, Ivan said San Diego breweries, Modern Times, Hazy Nelson. He's on the IPAs. Okay. Let's get this there. He's sipping on that water, going to the bathroom every 15 minutes. Hey, that's good. That's good, fam. That's good. Stay hydrated. That's what you do. Stay hydrated. Yeah, man. All right, so let's go to the other side of the spectrum. Let's go ahead and talk about these Kansas City Chiefs and these Buffalo Bills. So, you know what? Before we talk about that, unknown man, he actually had a question, and y'all could help me out with this one. Do y'all think Baker Mayfield is overrated? Man, overrated. I think it's one of those cases with Baker where he has the potential, he has the ability to play a lot better. I think sometimes he just tries to do a little bit too much. I think he just tries to do a little bit too much sometimes. So I'm gonna say I'm not gonna say that he's overrated. I'm gonna say that, you know, he's right. We consider him right where he needs to be at. All right, so everybody's putting in their predictions on this whole Chiefs, and I want y'all predictions as well, man, on this Chiefs and Bills game. Now, Troy said that the Bills just don't have enough firepower. And Cinco Mo said the Chiefs easy. So y'all think the Chiefs? Man. Ronnie said that she wants the Bills to win. Unknown Man says, I got the Bills winning this one, Low. Man, you know what, bro? I'm going with the Bills. I am going with the Bills. Josh Allen is a top 4 quarterback in this league. Easy. Let's get it. GA said Bills 35-30. Wow. Bills. Devon Stanford said that he thinks it's going to be close, but the Chiefs will survive. No Man said, "Let's go." Hey man, yeah, I think I'm going with the Bills. Now Troy Aikman said that the Bills don't run the ball good enough to play keep away. Well, you know what? The thing is that they don't have to. The Bills don't have to run the ball good enough. You know, because they got a running back there that's throwing the ball. And it's one of those cases where he doesn't. I'm sorry, not throwing. Well, yeah, he's a running back that throws the ball. He's also a quarterback that runs the ball. Thing is that it's one of those situations. He's all the running back that they need. At the end of the day, Josh Allen's going to the Super Bowl, bro, because he's not one of those guys that he could run. So he's always looking to run. Oh, he's looking to pass first. He reminds me of a bigger Russell Wilson. Thing is that he's just so big, and they better take advantage of this right now, because in the NFL, if you're trying to run that ball too much and you get a little bit too ballsy, everybody meets their maker at the end of the day. So I'm definitely thinking that Josh Allen and look, whenever the Bills do actually commit to the run, the Bills can move the ball on the ground. So yeah, I'm going with these Bills. I'm going with these Bills. If Josh Allen goes back to being captain check down, Bills all day, bro. Bills all day. And I think that it may be by at least 6 points. Does anybody know what the spread is for this game? Because I would definitely want to know what that is. So, if y'all be trying to put money on it and stuff like that. Because you know what? Every week, my father-in-law calls me. He calls me every week. And he's like, "Hey, man, who you think going to win this game?" Last week, he was trying to bet on the Saints. I was like, nah, don't bet on the Saints. And he was pushing the bet on them hard. I was like, nah, don't bet on the Saints, bro. He was like, "You sure?" I was like, "No, don't do that. Don't do that, because then your daughter gonna be looking at me crazy saying, why did you tell them to bet on the Saints?" But I didn't know what the spread is for this game. Now, Miss Roney, she made a good point about the Chiefs. Said, "I don't like that the Chiefs rushed Mahomes back. He could barely stand on his own." Man, you know what? This is tough for me as a coach. Yeah, I definitely wanted to touch on this. I actually made a short about this. I actually made a video about this earlier this week. It was obvious he got a concussion. I don't know if anybody's seen it, but the Bills, they released a statement and said that it wasn't a concussion. They said that he had some sort of issue with his neck or something, and it kind of stunned him. That boy was concussed. As players, only players can tell you definitely if they can or cannot play. And it puts coaches and organizations in a bad situation because, look, Patrick Mahomes is the golden child of the NFL right now. So if Patrick Mahomes says, hey, I want to play in the AFC Championship, the NFL is not going to be like, no, you can't play. We're going to let Chad Henne play in your place. Even though Chad Henne had a great moment and everything, but yes. Because at the end of the day, he's going to say, well, hey, this is my body. And the concussion protocol is set up to get complete in, 5 or 6 days? So I just pray to God that the kid doesn't get hurt even any worse. But I definitely think that it's going to be a touchy situation. It's going to be a touchy situation. Okay, so everybody putting the spreads on here for me. They said that the Chiefs plus 3.5. I would have said that the Chiefs are not indestructible. Chiefs are giving up 2.5. So isn't that 2.5 to 3.5 range? Oh man, that's tough, man. That is tough. Ghost Pepper said, nah, don't bet on slant. But he was trying to bet on slant, boy, man. I had to tell him, I was like, nah, man, you don't want to do that. You don't want to do that. Drew Brees ain't ready for this game. You might want to go ahead and, if you putting any money on anybody, go ahead and put this game on Tom Brady. Good thing that he did. Because I definitely could see the writing on the wall. Okay, so Dios made a good point. He said that the Chiefs are going to dominate this game tomorrow. Man, I mean, Chris Jones of the Chiefs is going to dominate this game tomorrow. I don't know, Bo. I just don't. Whenever you're playing against a quarterback that can move like Josh Allen and that could throw on the run like Josh Allen, and coaches, y'all get on to me now because I'm not trying to get naked or nothing. I'm just saying the kid's good. I ain't trying to take no clothes off. But whenever you're playing against a quarterback like that can move, throw on the run, and big enough to take a lick, because he's basically a Ben Roethlisberger that can run. So whenever you're playing somebody like that, your pass rushers don't rush the same. Like they're not going to come with that same urgency that they would have came with before. So, yeah. And Wilder Smith said that, look, if you try to run the ball with Josh Allen, like they did with Mahomes, which I don't know why they did that. That boy he can't run like that. But he said if you try to run him like they did with Mahomes, he could get put out the game. To be honest with you, Coach Wallace, that's another situation where coaching comes into play because you got to teach your guys how to protect themselves. You got to tell them like, look, man, if you see it coming or if you feel it coming, you need to go down and ball up. For everybody out there who's played football, y'all know that whenever you don't want to be tackled or whenever you fall on the ball, what does coach always tell you to do? Ball up and don't have your back sticking up because that's how you get your back broken. And that's Josh Allen, he just gotta protect himself. Man, Wallace, he's not Coach Wallace ain't a big fan of Josh. Coach Wallace said that Josh can't throw the ball consistently. I'm gonna tell you something, Coach. And we're gonna be talking about this game tomorrow. Josh Allen finna get this dub, Coach. I'm just putting it out there. Man. I'm just putting it out there. I think Mo said the Chiefs defense is just good enough to win, and that's all they need. And I understand, but the Falcons gave the NFL the blueprint 3 or 4 weeks ago on how to beat the Chiefs. They gave him the blueprint. Deep cover 2. You play deep cover 2 against the Chiefs, you got him. You got him. Patrick Mahomes isn't as nimble on his feet as everybody thinks he is. All right, Patrick Mahomes it's not that Patrick Mahomes is fast. Patrick Mahomes is just young. He's just willing to run. It's one of those situations where it's one of those things where people can run when they want to run. Patrick Mahomes is just in his mid-20s, and he's just willing to run right now. Let's see how he looks in his mid-30s. Patrick Mahomes is going to be a statue, just like Ben Roethlisberger, just like Matt Ryan. He ain't going to be running around the same way that he is now. So that's what I'm saying. If you get a consistent pass rush on Patrick, he's not as fast as – if Patrick Mahomes was fast, he wouldn't have got that concussion last week. I tell you that. Because he tried to ball up on him, and he couldn't do it. He couldn't do it. See, come on, said, what happened? We still got to execute, coach. Yeah, I understand that whenever we played them boys, we lost. The Falcons did lose that game. But like I said, the NFL got the blueprint on how to beat the Chiefs. They gave them the blueprint. And Troy Aikman said nobody's used the blueprint yet. Oh, somebody used the blueprint, the Cleveland Browns. The Cleveland Browns used that blueprint, and they actually took it to the next level because they was running the ball down the Chiefs' throats. They was running down their throats. Zone run blocking scheme. They had those linebackers moving side to side, and they was killing them. Kareem Hunt was killing them. Nick Chubb, I believe he was playing hurt, but he broke off a couple big runs. And then next thing you know, there was play action. They were biting. And hey, man, it was just one of those cases where they just couldn't convert at the end of the game. Unknown man said he gotta head out and go eat his fried chicken. We'll see you later. Y'all make sure that y'all holler at Unknown Man. Hey, bro, thanks for coming and chilling out with us, man. And thanks for joining the coaching staff, Unknown Man. Much love, fam. Much love. Much love. And bring me a piece of chicken. Dio said that Cleveland's gonna get blown out. Man, come on, bro. Come on, bro. We can't say that. One thing that you might not have heard me say, Dios, because you just subscribed to the channel. But I say this all the time. If we're a fifth, we'd all be drunk. If we're a fifth, we'd all be drunk, bro. So it's one of those cases where we don't know what would have happened if Mahomes would have stayed in the game. But we know what happened. And, we just we can only go off of that. That's the only thing we can go off of. Ivan Wynn said that the Falcons one drop interception away, and the Browns let it slip away as well. Yes, definitely. Now, Ian Miles, he was asking about that whole Matthew Stafford situation. Yeah, I think he would be good with the Colts. He's an experienced quarterback, got a team that plays great defense, has a very good offensive line. Sometimes that change of scenery, it might be good for him. So yeah, I definitely think that Matthew Stafford would be a good Colt. That might be a good fit for him. Besides, the Patriots, I haven't really thought about, what team he would be good on. But that's actually a pretty good question. Where do y'all think Matthew Stafford should go to? Y'all think Matthew Stafford would be pretty good on the y'all think he would be pretty good on the Colts? Troy Aikman said that the Chiefs shut down the run game in the second half. Man, Troy, I hear you, Bo. I know that you ride with them Chiefs heavy. Now look, Troy, I just got a question for you. You know, you can answer this. You can answer this. Are you getting naked for the Chiefs, Troy? Are you getting naked for the Chiefs on me right now? Because the Chiefs, they were a Chad Henne scramble away from winning that game. I think you getting naked, Troy. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. The Chiefs a good team now. I understand that. But what I'm telling you is that these Buffalo Bills, look, this offense is more than just Josh Allen and Stephon Diggs. I never thought I'd say this, but you know, Cole Beasley. I never thought I'd say this, but Cole Beasley could be a problem for the Chiefs tomorrow. I'm just saying. Troy Aikman said he got his shirt off. Hey, Bo. Ain't no need to be getting naked for the Chiefs, man. So I'm guessing that Troy Aikman is looking for a Kansas City Chiefs and Tampa Bay Buccaneers Super Bowl. Well, it be like that sometimes, Troy. It ain't gonna happen. It ain't gonna happen, Troy. Devon said, Troy, Troy looking for some tips. Oh man. Now, Dio said that what did the Bills offense do last week? Well, let's take a look and see what that offense did do last week, Dios. I do see that they scored 17 points. Josh Allen threw for 206 yards, 1 interception. Singletary ran 7 times and ran for 25 yards. Stephon Diggs caught 106 yards and 1 touchdown. But question is, though, how many points did the Ravens score? That's the question. Ravens only scored 3 points. In the words of Herm Edwards, you play to win the game. Why do I need to blow the Ravens out? They only scoring 3 points. That's all I'm saying. So it's like, look, if we're winning the game with Josh Allen throwing for 206 yards, Devin Singletary running for 25 yards, I'm cool with that. You know why I'm cool with that, Dios? Is because I know that I got another playoff game next week. I'm not trying to give away any film. If I know I'm going to win this game, why do I need to keep running the score up? That's all I'm saying. Troy Aikman, he's still getting naked over there. He said, I think he said he just took off a sock. He said, there goes a sock. Troy Aikman over there getting naked. Just please don't take your drawers off, Troy. Please don't. Please do not take the Fruit of the Looms off, Troy. Dio said that they got to score 30 points to win tomorrow. Yeah, I mean, I can see that. But let me ask you this. Right here, though, Dios. Do the Bills have the ability to do that? That's the question. Because I don't think it's a situation where the Bills don't have the ability to score 30 points. If we look back at their regular season, let's see here. First game, 27 points. Second game, 31 points. 35 points, 30 points. They went on a 2-game losing streak where they scored 16 points and 17 points. 24 points, 44 points, 30 points, 27 points, 34 points, 26 points, 48 points, 38 points, 56 points. So I think they could put up 30 points, Bo. Now look, I'm not saying that the Chiefs defense is trash. But what I'm saying is that the Bills could definitely put up at least 30 points against the Chiefs. That's all I'm saying. Because we know that the Rams defense isn't that bad. It's nothing to scoff at. They scored 35 points against them. You see what I'm saying? They scored 26 points against Pittsburgh. Everybody's talking about this great New England defense. They scored 38 points against New England. A lot of people talked about Miami. They scored 56 points against Miami. So, yeah, Wallace, yeah, they played Miami. They scored 56 points. Ivan Wynn said that, look, they only need 23 or 27. Said they get that, they good to go. Yeah, man. 23, 27 points. I mean, I could definitely see that. But I think that they could definitely score more than 30 points against them boys. Man, Troy, they giving you nicknames in here, Bo. Joseph Thornton said, what's the stage name? Mr. Move the Chains? Man, that's rough. That's rough, Bo. All right, so look, man, we got somebody new that's coming and join us. Red Baron 97 said Allen didn't have an interception. It was only one TD. Yeah, that's how you win. That's how you win, Red Baron. You don't turn the ball over. You take care of the ball. You score when you need to. Because look, at the end of the day, man, we still got to play next week. Devon Stanford said that Troy's stage name is Automatic First Down. So look, Troy, I'm sorry, bro, but everybody's giving you stage names for getting naked for the Chiefs. So look, if anybody else has a stage name for Troy Aikman, if anybody else has a stripper stage name for Troy Aikman, please put it in the chat. Hey, Troy, you know it's all love, man. We just cutting up with you. Troy Aikman said that Bills are not going to beat the Chiefs just by kicking field goals. I definitely agree with that. But all I'm saying is that, like, you heard all those scores that I just called out. Them ain't just field goals, Bo. Them straight touchdowns. And somebody mentioned earlier that Dable is Farmer Friend Jr., is Dirt Cutter Jr. I think Cinco Mo mentioned that. But look, man, the fact of the matter is that those boys ain't just kicking field goals. Those boys scoring touchdowns, Bo. They scoring touchdowns. Ronnie says, I'm liking the stage names, but I'm not hiring them yet. Joe Thornton said, don't do it, Lo. Oh, Troy, he just gave himself his own nickname. He said his stripper name is Sapphire. Oh boy. Man, I think your nickname should be Red Flag, Troy. I think that's what it should be. Challenge flag. Throwing the red flag. That's what it should be. You come out in the red flag. That way you don't got to do too much work. Oh, man. All right, man. So, look. I need everybody in the comments. Yeah, wait a minute. Hold on. Red Baron 97 says that Allen has 50. Count it. 50. Go, Shawty. It's your birthday. 50. That kind of 50. He has 50 touchdowns this year. 5-0. And I ain't talking about the police. He got 50 of them things. Hey, Red Baron, I do want to thank you so much for joining. You see my thing right here, but it's going to come back around. Make sure that you subscribe to Big Low Country Sports, fam. You subscribe, you join the coaching staff. We're going to refer to you as coach moving forward. Whenever you do, make sure that you put it in the comment. So everybody can welcome you to the coaching staff, including myself, fam. Miss Asia, what's going on? Miss Asia Green, big Atlanta Falcons fan. Much love, Miss Asia. Ronnie Morgan said 50 touchdowns? Yes, 50 touchdowns. So it's like for everybody in the comments who are saying that the Bills ain't gonna be able to beat the Chiefs. Because Troy Aikman, he, like we said, Troy Sapphire Aikman, he's stripping right now. He's getting naked for the Bills. He's saying that, the Bills, they're not going to beat the Chiefs just by kicking a field goal. Man, the only field goals they kicking down there in Buffalo is extra points. That's the only thing they kicking. That's the only thing they kicking. So, look, man, only thing they're doing is kicking extra points, and they breaking tables. That's what they doing. I'm going to go ahead and tell you, look, man, Troy Sapphire Aikman, whenever the Buffalo Bills win, and Joseph Thornton said Troy's name is 15-yard penalty. Troy Sapphire Aikman, whenever the Buffalo Bills win, it's gonna be rough looking on Sports Center and seeing them boys get thrown through all those tables, WWE style. That's gonna hurt. That's gonna hurt, bro. That's gonna hurt. Miss Asia, see everybody in here showing you love. Thank you so much for chilling out with us, Miss Asia. I know that you're subscribed to Atlanta Falcons Nation. Everybody, I just want to let y'all know Atlanta Falcons Nation is that's my family all day. That's who we roll with. Y'all already know what time it is. Make sure you subscribe to Atlanta Falcons Nation if you can. And I don't know if you subscribe to Big Low Kuntry, Miss Asia, but make sure that you do so you can join the coaching staff too. And look, Coach Wallace, this is why Coach Wallace is on my coaching staff. Coach Wallace, he did his research. He said Josh Allen only had 37. Only had 37 touchdowns this year. That's still a lot of touchdowns. Almost twice as many as Matt Ryan had. So, I mean, hey, he was still killing it. Terry Harder said that I leave for a second and come back and this is a turn to Magic Mike. I'm gone. No, man, it ain't turned to Magic Mike. Terry Artist is a turn into Troy Aikman, the Sapphire. So for everybody who's that's new to it, my homeboy Troy Aikman, and look, Troy, like I said, bro, it's all love. We just have good fun here at Big Low Country Sports, man. Now, Troy Aikman, he is 100% against the idea that the Chiefs will lose to the Buffalo Bills tomorrow. So, we deemed it because we all get together, on Big Low Country Sports, we all get together to determine if somebody's getting naked or not. Everybody has their opinion, but whenever, you just blindly throwing knowledge to the wind, we all get together. We determine that Troy's getting naked. He even acknowledged it himself. He said he's taking the shirt off, and I think he just got one sock on, and he got only one leg through the Fruit of Balloons. So look, man. And then everybody's giving them stripper names. Devon Standifer said Troy's new name is the whistleblower. Oh man. Now Miss Asia said that the Bills are gonna win tomorrow. So look, 42-38. Y'all see that? She already done put it out there. Troy was said if the Bills win, I'll change my name to Lexus. All right, you know we gonna hold you to it. you know we gonna hold. I don't know, Troy. No. I think you need to name. You got to change your name to Ebony or Diamond from Players Club. If the Bills win tomorrow, you got to change your name to Ebony or Diamond. I don't care which one it is. Ebony, Diamond, or Ronnie from Players Club. All right, man. So look, the same thing that we did for that NFC Championship game. I need y'all to let me know. And what's going on, Nick? Much love, fam. I need y'all to let me know if you think the Chiefs are going to win tomorrow. Put a 1 in the chat. If you think the Bills are going to win tomorrow, put a 2 in the chat for me. Troy said Onyx. Oh, Ms. Rona said that she likes whistleblower. Said I'll make it rain for him. Oh man. Oh, Rhinestone Cowboy. That's the best one yet. That's the best one yet. Man. So we got a lot of votes in here, man. We got a lot of votes in here. Asia said, I swear Bills better win. All right, so Terror Artist 404, because number 2 is for the Bills. He's saying that the Bills. Asia, she's saying the Bills. Let's get it, GA. Going for the Bills. Nick Turner said the Bills. Joseph Thornton says the Bills. Cinco Mo said, how about them ones? Oh, man. Man. Cinco Mo said, because it's a high boutique, I think that must have been the autocorrect, but that stripper name gonna be how about them ones? Welcome to the stage, straight from the Dallas Cowboys. How about them ones? Wallace Smith. Okay, Troy. So look, you got Wallace with you. Mr. Wallace, he's saying that he thinks that the Chiefs are going to win tomorrow. Now look, one thing about Big Low Country Sports is that, you know, if you come back home after the game, you know, I know how to eat crow. You know, being a Falcons fan all these years, I've definitely learned how to lose with grace. I've actually kind of started making it look good. I lose very gracefully, almost as graceful as figure skaters at the Olympics. That's just how gracefully I've learned how to lose. Cinco Mo, he's going for the Chiefs. Come on, man. Come on, Troy. Troy said that he's going to get 3 fumbles in the first half. All right, so look, Wallace, Cinco Mo, Troy, I need y'all to give us the reasons why y'all think the Chiefs are going to win tomorrow. And you know, like I said, we're definitely going to, because look, originally I was thinking Green Bay was going to win, you know, that Tampa Bay game, but I'm just kind of putting everything together in my mind, and I'm sitting here thinking, well, doggone, Tampa Bay might win that game. But I mean, you know, we'll see. If it's going to be snowing and all kind of stuff, it could definitely benefit Tampa Bay more than it could benefit Green Bay. And I know that sounds weird to say, but I definitely think that could be the case. Agent Green said, we got to remember how accurate Josh Allen is and his passing. Says, I like Mahomes, but I want to see Josh Allen get his chance to shine. I agree with you on that, Agent. Like, look, man, Mahomes, he's going to have a chance to go to a lot of Super Bowls. He's definitely going to have a chance to go to a lot of Super Bowls. But look, I want to see Josh Allen, you know, get a chance to do something big, man. And all those years of the Buffalo Bills, Troy Aikman beating the Buffalo Bills in the Super Bowl, the Rhinestone Cowboy beating the Buffalo Bills in the Super Bowl. I just want to see the Bills get one. I just want to see them get one, man. All right, so Troy said that the reason why Buffalo is going to win is because Tyreek is a game changer. Man. But you know what though, bro? Thing about Tyreek, he ain't really been showing up like he normally has been here lately. I don't know if you noticed that. Like these last 2 or 3 weeks, like he ain't been putting up them 200-yard games and everything. Nick Turner said that Jeff Ulbrich is the Jets defensive coordinator. They got them a heck of a defensive coordinator. I think that's going to be a very, very well-coached defensive team. And y'all playing fantasy football, y'all might want to think about picking the Jets up for your defense next year because those boys definitely got a chance to do some special things, very special things. Let's get it. GA said Josh Allen, he's having a heck of a season. Just believe it's destiny. Ain't nothing wrong with that, fam. Ain't nothing wrong with believing in destiny. I mean, it kind of felt like destiny last year, right? For the Chiefs. I definitely think that. Now, Asia, she's dropping this knowledge on you, Troy. So Asia said that is true, but in order for the Bills to pull out a win, is their defense needs to contain Tyreek, Hardman, and their running backs. Bills offense got to play with efficiency and attack the Chiefs. Well, that whole situation about containing their running backs. Look, containing Le'Veon Bell is not that much of a chore anymore. It's not like it was 4 or 5 years ago. Now, Wallace did say here that Edwards-Helaire is back, and I forgot about that. Edwards-Helaire is back. Question is he going to be healthy? Is this going to be a situation where he's coming back early? Like everybody's accusing Patrick Mahomes of coming back early? Is this one of those situations? Because Miss Roney, she said that they brought that boy back too early, and she mad at that. So I'm like, hey, well, only Patrick Mahomes knows Patrick Mahomes' body at the end of the day. That's the case. Troy Aikman said that the Bills can't stop Kelsey or Tyreek Hill. I do want to let you know that those Bills linebackers are the truth. Got one on from Virginia Tech in the Edmonds. So those Bills linebackers are the truth, man. Now, Mr. Wallace, he said that because the Chiefs have a better run game and the defense can get a stop when they need to. Okay. I definitely agree with that. So, yeah, y'all are definitely making some great points. And I like that, you're not just relying on the fact that, Patrick, because a lot of other people who say that, they're fans of the Chiefs or think that the Chiefs are going to win, the first thing that comes out their mouth is Patrick Mahomes, and the last thing that comes out their mouth is Patrick Mahomes. So it's like, y'all literally broke. See, that's why y'all on the coaching staff, man. See, y'all literally broke it down. Let us know what you think. Wallace Smith said, and the Chiefs haven't hosted the last 4 AFC championships for nothing. That's true, too. That is true, too. Now, Devon, he said that Edwards-Helaire might be limited in his opportunities. If he does play, Le'Veon will definitely get a majority of the snaps. And he can catch out the backfield. So, yeah. I definitely agree with that. Now, the question is, Troy, if the Bills win tomorrow, what are you going to be? Are you going to be accepting this what is it, Sapphire, Rhinestone Cowboy Diamond, like what's gonna be the stripper name? You know, since you accept, since you have acknowledged the fact that you got naked for them boys. You know, I guess that's my question. Troy said that the Chiefs don't have to rely on the run. Mahomes can throw 50 times and win. I mean, yes, Mahomes can throw a lot and win, but what do all coaches say? You know this, Troy. Many times you handed that ball off to Emmitt Smith or Gerald Johnson in front of him. You know good and well. All coaches say you don't want to have to throw that ball too much. You throw the ball too much, only one good thing can happen, and two or three bad things can happen. So if it's one of those situations where Mahomes does throw the ball 50 times, you putting the game at risk. I understand y'all paying him $500 million. I understand y'all paying him $500 million, but there's no need of putting the ball to unnecessary risk. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. Cinco Mo said, if I'm the enemy, I'll wait until next year for a job opening. Man, you know what? Bieniemy, he's just not ready to be a head coach right now. I think he knows it. That's why, because he went interview for the Falcons. The Falcons originally came out and said that, or someone from the Falcons said that he didn't have a good interview. Then they came back and said, oh, no. He had a great interview. That's just the PR team not wanting to say that, the African-American coach had a bad interview. But, yeah, I heard from multiple people, and if I'm not mistaken, he interviewed for another team. They said it was a bad interview. Look, man, sometimes whenever you hitch to someone who's very successful, you know your place. So it's like if he's hitched to Andy Reid, Andy Reid's a genius. Why not stand next to Andy Reid and look like a genius yourself? Like I could go become a head coach somewhere else and get fired in 2 years, or I could just stay here like Josh McDaniels is doing and continue being the genius offensive coordinator standing next to the genius coach. Makes perfect sense to me. That's what I would do. Like who? Me be a coach? Me be the head coach? I've got a NFL job. My kids already go to school here and everything. And I got Patrick Mahomes as my quarterback. Nah, I'm just gonna chill out here for a while. Everybody wants Eric Bieniemy to be the coach so bad, be a head coach so bad. Just let that man be a offensive coordinator. That's all you got to do. Just let that man be a coordinator. I mean, that's what I would do if I was in his situation. But that's just one of those things, man. That's just one of those things. So what I'm saying is, I just gotta holler at my homeboy Troy. So Troy said that he's going with the name Destiny. He said he's going with the name Destiny. If the Bills win tomorrow, he's going to acknowledge the fact that he got naked. And he's going to eat that crow. He's going to eat that crow. So, look, man, I completely understand that. Ivan Wynn said, but if he's interviewing, he wants the job. I mean, I don't know about y'all, but I went on job interviews that, I'm like, I don't know if I'm going to take this job. I just kind of want to hear what they have to say. If I go to the job interview and they're paying $20,000 more than I was expecting, I might be like, okay, let's consider this then. So, I mean, yeah, I'm not knocking. And then, I mean, at the end of the day, it's just experience. But yeah, I mean, if he's in a situation that works, No, why change it? Why change it? Devon Stanford said that if the Bills win tomorrow, we should vote for his name. Y'all think we should vote for his name? We shouldn't give him the pleasure of just picking his own name. Yeah, we should definitely vote for his name. We should definitely vote for his name. Well, all right, man. Well, look, I really appreciate y'all for chilling out with the coach tonight. Thank y'all so much, man. Um, Look, we're gonna check these games out tomorrow and see how it unfolds. Um, what I'm going to do is I'm actually putting my Twitter link in the comments. And if y'all want to follow me on Twitter, you definitely can. I would definitely enjoy having my coaching staff with me on Twitter. You know, we talk about Falcons football and just football in general all day long. Now, if you're listening to this, anybody who's listening to this and you haven't subscribed, make sure that you do a country boy a favor and subscribe to Big Low Country Sports. It would really make my heart rejoice if you did that. Just like everybody was saying in the comments, we're trying to get Big Low to 1,000 subscribers. So make sure that you do that. Make sure that y'all like, share, and subscribe. Just like Cinco said, make sure that you hit the like button. Definitely. And look, man, we're going to be here and we're going to talk about these games tomorrow, man. We're going to talk about these games tomorrow. Definitely. Hey, man, I always enjoy chopping it up with y'all, man. Thank y'all so much for chilling out with me, man. Thank you so much. Y'all already know what time it is. Rise up, A-Town down. And look, y'all be easy, man. We'll holler at y'all later.